Welcome to the May 17th, 2021 Select Board meeting. Please note that in accordance with the emergency orders announced by Governor Charlie Baker, this Select Board meeting will not be open to the public for physical attendance, and the Select Board members are meeting online via Zoom web conference. The meeting is being recorded, live streamed, and cable broadcast by the Easton Community Access Television on Comcast 98, Verizon 23, and on ECAT's website at www.eastoncat.org. This meeting is closed captioned for the hearing impaired. If you're watching on your computer, you'll see a CC button on the toolbar at the bottom of your screen. If you're watching at home and you have a question or a comment, you can email mblanchard@easton.ma.us or pose your question on the Q&A feature of the Zoom portal. Please remember to include your name and street address for our minutes. At this time, I'd like to ask each Select Board member to state their name to ensure we have a quorum.
Craig Barger.
Mark Lamb.
Amy Stebbins.
Jennifer Stacy.
And I'm Dottie Fulgenetti. Thanks, everyone. So we have a quick meeting tonight before we get ready for a town meeting, starting with some one-day liquor licenses. The first license is True North Running Company, LLC. Applicant Jason Paganelli of the True North Running Company has applied for a one-day beer and wine liquor license for the Narragansett Summer Running Festival road race to be held on July 11th, 2021 at Stonehill College at 320 Washington Street, Easton, from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. An Easton police detail is not required for this event. I'd recommend approval contingent on compliance with all COVID-19 rules, regulations, and safety standards in place the day of the event. Does anyone have any questions?
Dottie, if you don't mind, I'll just add that little caveat you'll see applies to each of the one-day licenses. Normally, one-day licenses are reviewed by our office, the police department, and we usually don't pull in the Board of Health, but in this case, we thought it was appropriate to do so. And the recommendation was to include this clause so that in the event things hopefully continue to improve and reopen, they may be able to have a larger event than as of today, but also hopefully not, but if things were to go in a backwards direction, that would automatically apply to them as well. So it's kind of a good catch-all in the event anything changes. This one in particular, as opposed to the other three, also includes a road race component, which is just kind of exciting because we haven't had a road race since 2019. And as part of that, they also were required to submit a safety plan to the Board of Health, which they did, and it was approved as well. So I just wanted to let the board know that.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. Would anybody like to make a motion to award the one-day liquor license to True North Running Company?
So moved, Barger.
Second, Lamb.
So that's Barger and Lamb. Roll call vote.
Barger, yes.
Lamb, yes.
Stebbins, yes.
Stacy, yes.
And Fulgenetti, yes. The next one is the Easton Lions Club live music event at Oaks Ames Memorial Hall on 3 Barrow Street for May 21st, 2021. The applicant, Mark Vinacore from the Easton Lions Club, has applied for a one-day beer and wine liquor license for the Easton Live at Oaks Ames Memorial Hall, May 21st, 2021, from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. An Easton police detail is not required for this event, and the recommendation on this, again, is approval contingent on compliance with all the COVID-19 rules, regulations, and safety standards in place the day of the event, with the information that Michael just shared with us. If somebody would like to make a motion to approve the one-day liquor license for the Lions Club.
So moved, Barger.
Second, Lamb.
Barger, Lamb?
Barger, yes.
Lamb, yes.
Stebbins, yes.
Stacy, yes.
And Fulgenetti, yes. The next one is Rosemary Fresh, Our Table Dinner Party, also at Oaks Ames Memorial Hall, 3 Barrow Street, June 12th, 2021. The applicant, Meredith Bonney of Rosemary Fresh, has applied for a one-day beer and wine liquor license for the Our Table Dinner Party event to be held June 12th, 2021 at Oaks Ames Hall from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. An Easton police detail is not required for this event. And again, we could vote this contingent on compliance with all the COVID rules, regulations, and safety standards in place the day of the event.
So moved, Barger.
Second, Lamb.
Barger, Lamb?
Barger, yes.
Lamb, yes.
Stebbins, yes.
Stacy, yes.
And Fulgenetti, yes. And the last one is a Letitia Scott Women's Empowerment Workshop at Borderland State Park, 259 Massapog Ave for July 10th, 2021. The applicant, Letitia Scott of Alluring Beauty LLC, has applied for a one-day beer and wine liquor license for the Boss Up Day Women's Empowerment Workshop to be held on July 10th, 2021 from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. An Easton police detail is not required for this event. And again, we vote this contingent upon compliance with the COVID-19 rules, regulations, and safety standards in place the day of the event, as well as contingent on a Department of Conservation and Recreation DCR special use permit.
So moved, Barger.
Second, Lamb.
Barger, Lamb,
Barger, yes.
Lamb, yes.
Stebbins, yes.
Stacy, yes.
and full Janetti, yes. This is another milestone. We haven't voted on any liquor licenses since 2019, right, Michael?
Yeah, we had a couple small outdoor
Maybe
events
early.
in 2020, but most of them, I
Yeah.
think the last kind of official one was March. Like most things, everything changed that month,
Right.
actually, 2020.
Feels good to see these events starting to happen again.
Absolutely.
The next item is a discussion and vote on a refinance approval for Easton Country Estates, their affordable unit. Michael, do you want to just give us a little background on this?
Yeah, so enclosed in your packet, you'll find a memo from Lee Beitler, community planner. The affordable homes at Easton Country Estates are subject to deed restrictions in which the town and the Commonwealth must approve all mortgages. So a resident in one of the homes is seeking your approval for refinancing and has submitted all the requirement documents, and it's been reviewed by the planning department. The amount and terms of the new mortgage are consistent with the state standards, already been approved by the state, the Department of Housing and Community Development, and I'd recommend your approval of the proposed refinancing. If you do approve it, we do have a form that needs to be signed, and I'd be able to bring that tonight to town meeting for your signatures in person.
Terrific. Any questions from the board?
So refinance, Michael, is that what you said?
Correct, right? They're able to get a better rate.
Makes sense.
Can I get a motion?
I'll approve the motion. Barger?
Second, Lamb.
Barger, Lamb,
Barger, yes.
Lamb, yes.
Stebbins, yes.
Stacy, yes.
and full Janetti, yes. Terrific. The next is an acceptance of resignation for Gladys Donovan on the Council on Aging effective May 7th for a term that expired June 30th, 2022. We do have a memo of her resignation and thank her for her service on that very important board. So if somebody would like to make a motion in a second, and this is an official roll call vote.
So moved, Barger.
Second, Lamb.
Barger, Donovan?
Lamb, Donovan.
Stebbins, Donovan.
Stacy Donovan.
And full Janetti Donovan. And we thank Gladys for her work.
Thank you.
Southeastern Regional Services Group contract award for office supplies with WB Mason. Michael?
Sure. So attached in your packet, you'll find a recommendation by Sursage, which is abbreviation, for the award of office supplies for FY22 to WB Mason. For the benefit of the board, and especially the new members, Sursage is comprised of 23 towns and cities in Bristol, Norfolk, and Plymouth County that benefit from shared procurement services. So basically, we pool our resources to have better group purchasing power when we go out to bid. So each year we do these standard office supplies and paper supplies. And actually, we just got in, but not in time for this agenda. Next month, you'll also have some DPW and water supplies as well. So we'd recommend your approval.
Terrific. Any questions from the board? So if somebody would like to make a motion to award the contract for office supplies to WB Mason,
So moved, Barger.
Second, Lamb.
so it's Barger, Lamb,
Barger, yes.
Lamb, yes.
Stebbins, yes.
Stacy, yes.
and full Janetti, yes. Next is the same thing, Southeastern Regional Services Group, a contract award for paper supplies, also for WB Mason.
Yeah, so
No question.
identical explanation.
Yeah. Any questions from the board?
No.
Can I
Move
get
that
a
we,
motion?
I move to accept the contract with WB Mason. Barger.
Second, Lamb.
Barger and Lamb, back to you, Craig.
Barger, yes.
Lamb, yes.
Stebbins, yes.
Stacy, yes.
And full Janetti, yes. And then the last item is the annual town meeting warrant review. I think we're all squared away with that. Is there anything, Michael, that we need to be aware of?
Nope, that's just a placeholder every year in case we have any last minute issues, but I think we should be all set for 7 o'clock.
Excellent. Any notes on your behalf, Michael?
Just a couple, I don't want to steal anyone's thunder, but I just wanted to mention what an amazing send-off and farewell we all had for Chief Partridge last week. The board was all there, well deserved, and just really just such an impressive showing of all the residents and friends and family and neighboring communities, past chiefs that he's worked with, just certainly well deserved. And while we are in good hands, we'll obviously miss him quite a bit. And then lastly, please, if anyone's home watching this on ECAT or Facebook Live, please come to town meeting tonight, 7 o'clock, Stonehill College. Check-in starts at 6 o'clock. We did have to put a cap, as you may have seen, we did a vote and vax campaign, so we are offering some COVID vaccine. We did have to shut off our pre-registration just because it was growing very quickly, which was great. But we do still have some walk-ins available due to some cancellations over the weekend. So if anyone is coming, please mention that you are interested, and hopefully we can get you a vaccine while you're there. And if we have both single and 2-dose vaccinations, if it is a 2-dose, we will be scheduling a second clinic as a follow-up.
That's excellent,
terrific.
Michael. Excellent.
Standing.
Okay, great to hear about the pre-reg too.
Yeah.
Any select board notes, Craig?
No, I concur with Michael. It was quite a send-off for Chief Partridge. Yeah, great try. I was amazed at the turnout of chiefs from all over the area, which was fantastic for him. So bittersweet, but good for him.
Mark, anything on your mind tonight?
I don't have anything.
Great. Jamie?
Yeah, I was just second what Craig said. What a great ceremony it was. I thought a lot of the speakers did a great job, including some on this call. So thank you.
And Jen?
No, I just agree as well. It was a really excellent event, and like Craig said, perfectly bittersweet. And hoping for a good turnout tonight at 7 o'clock at the town meeting.
That's great. So thank you, everyone, and we will see you at 7. And we appreciate everybody who's going to make it out to see us tonight. So thank you. Motion to adjourn?
So moved, Barger.
Second, Lamb.
Barger, yes.
Lamb, yes.
Stebbins, yes.
Stacy, yes.
I'm full Janetti, yes. See you soon. Thanks, everyone.
Okay, see you at 7, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.